This episode has a lot to talk about and go over when it comes to all the currencies. Objectives, Ethereum's XRP goal, when will the breakout happen? What are we going to look at? And will we also be looking at the ripples? It will all be over in 10 minutes when we talk about how they got regular custody. So relax and let's get started. This shows that Bitcoin has gone up 87% in the last 24 hours to $68,400.19, while Ethereum has gone down by the same amount to $3,798. With 13% USDT, both the USD and the CC are coming in at their doll pegs. They are right where we want them to be, and maybe the last hour has been pretty even. On a 24-hour truck, it is down with a mean lean of 51 cents. It wants to be 52 cents. Will it get there safely? I think it will. However, you already know that it will pass quickly. They will take a picture of this and save it on your desktop in 6 months, so don't worry. Please come back and talk about our current topic again in 6 months. We're going to talk about this again. We'll even try it again in 3 months. Significant changes will happen in the markets. A lot. But people are getting impatient, and what happens when you're done waiting? Start to look for yourself. Start to look for what happens as soon as you start to look for yourself. Do not let money start to leave your account. You follow the whole plan. $2,579 billion in the market value of all cryptocurrencies. What should we do next? Let's cut up a bit before we go up, everyone. Do not move. Stay alert and don't lose sight of the goal. XRP will go above its all-time high. The 600% return from now on is that we don't know. I only know that $3 XRP will be seen when it happens. The price will go up by 600%. This is the shop where I've left it out. I'm going to keep showing it to you, and there will also be new clothing items available. For things are on their way to my house. First, I will try them on the course. Before we put them on the list, I'll also make sure they can pass the wash battle test and get hit. The price will be very low, because that's what we want. They should be here in 5 or 6 days. You can get a tumbler for 65 XRP. I don't know what the subject is. The black one that everyone really wants. The pink one looks good to me. The dark blue one, which comes in a set of 3, is great though. The first pink one had just gone away. The army, this is the dark army. The XRP army supplies won't last forever since we have 40 of them. They look like they had the exact XRP name etched on them, but they're not the Stanley Cups because the Stanley Cup would follow me. They're going to look really nice. I think the number of people in those is about 72 XRP. Watch the store. Let's go. You're happy to see yet another place where people are using cryptocurrencies. Is it possible to buy real estate in Dubai with cryptocurrency? We know what Dubai is like. Know what the UAE region as a whole is meant to do. There are flats, homes, and houses that you can buy with cryptocurrency. This is folk. This is where we talk about adoption. The day of adoption is now, that you're free to go out and start buying things. You can use cryptocurrency to buy things in the real world and pay bills like your cable and electric costs. With cryptocurrency, you can even buy a house, make monthly mortgage payments, and rent a place to live. We're going in this direction, but guess what will happen when it all comes true? Late, because that's when most of us will make a lot of money after the institutions have already lined up. That's when the average person will show up in front of them. What you're holding is the only thing you can do until it comes off. It's the only way to get around it. And it takes advantage of us all to make money, and anyone could come see our pants. He is having a huge party next year. Don't forget that XRP broke $10, and we're having a party for everyone who was invited. We were told that we should pay $10. That's all, dude. Ready for the bottom bone party? We're about to have an event like no other. This is the story of Ripple's plan. We start the process of polysigning the parent company for regular custody and trust with a qualified custodian in New York in order to get regular trust and custody work. In a few days, we hope to close our deal and sell Ripple Standard Security and Trust. After that, I'll be joining Ripple. That makes me very happy. Could you give a short account of what it means for Ripple's long-term plans? Why did Ripple want to get ownership in the usual way? Ripple has grown up a lot since it started out as a company that helped people send money across borders 10 or 11 years ago. In the near future, there will be a bigger base for tokenization, payments, security, and stablecoin. In the end, I think, we will keep working towards our goal of providing enterprise-level solutions to businesses that want to tokenize shops, move, and exchange value on global blockchains. In this case, they did a great thing by finding a trustworthy company. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO, said a few weeks ago at Paris Blockchain that the company was going to release a stablecoin. In light of Ripple's worldwide payments network, I believe that many banks around the world are using settlement tokens and stablecoins as a way to pay more and more. I think it makes sense for Ripple to want to be a part of this great news. You shouldn't be against Ripple's work on a stablecoin to compete with the USD Tether. I think Ripple has a good idea of how the environment works. It's like a rising tide that helps everyone. There's plenty of room for it. Very good quality, though. You already know that there are other coins that are more stable in liquid forms, so this is a failure. Take different kinds of, I think Ripple wants to go in the exact opposite direction. There is never a hard-fought race. Ripple is the grown-up here. Ripple knows that a lot of money will move into cryptocurrency, making it possible for everyone to get in on the action and own a piece of the market. There is an unpleasant truth that a lot of people who use cryptocurrencies still don't know. Most scams have been allowed by the government. For example, the Phoenix Fire coin is an example. Where is our nice bull friend boy? Was the person who planned it? I'll always remember that there are a lot more. They are still there behind that, trying to look like everything is okay with a brave smile. They took your money and made a lot of money off of it. That's why they're not telling you who they are. People, there's a reason for that, and there are lots of fake coins and other pieces that don't mean anything. For what reason do they go after real people? I think that regulations will change the story and stop people from being followed. These are awful green lights that don't do anything. Adults have tried many times to tell you. It's taking a little longer for these crypto assets to be made that can be used in real life, even though the story ends perfectly. This is because, as you can see, development and testing are needed. You need to do tests. There must be tests and returns. Phrase 97 times to make sure everything works the way it should when talking about money, banks, and governments. Even though things are going more slowly, Ripple is still a real business. You won't be able to get real adoption of XRP when it happens, even if you have a very big war chest. Keep in mind that there are more than 500 partners. Do you really think they won't use on-demand funding at some point? They will, of course. What will happen to the price of XRP next? Because of how much people want and need something, utilities will set your price for life. Because of this, XRP 100% will go up. This isn't going to be a big dump like the ones you saw in our main currencies. This is the movie you can watch right now if you want to give it a listen. I said something about it, and I'll even RT it for you. Pay attention. Ethereum tightens crypto, and all coins say that 10 to 12,000 is already written in. It's even better that I just went from 10 to 10. If more money comes into XRP, pay close attention. It's going to keep going into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other altcoins. XRP should be worth 6% of all cryptocurrencies by the end of the year, and the market value of all cryptocurrencies should reach $5 trillion. Mark the prevailing. That will give us more than the $6 XRPJD he has been giving us. The picture he has been showing you shows how much XRP is worth on the market as a whole. Where we are now and where we want to go in the future, 6% during the last 2 bull runs. The value of all cryptocurrency on the market has gone up by 6% XRP because of how things are set up and the fact that there is about $6 to $7 trillion in crypto. The amount could be higher if it happens again. My best guess for those 6 is that you would be around $6 at 7 trillion, $6% XRP. People, think about that for a second. The value of this 50-cent product could rise to $6 or even $10. Think about what you could do with a lot of money. That's coming up for us. And this year is when everything will start. But 2025, are we really fireworks?